No one knew much about chimpanzees until Jane Goodall went to the Gombe forest in Africa to find out about them. She spent many years trying to blend into the background, watching the chimps and learning by observing.
Lots of people say, "Oh, are you the chimpanzee lady?" And I say, "Yeah, that's me." My work in studying chimpanzees is really to learn as much as I can about the way they live and why they do what they do. The main method that I've always used has been to learn by watching. And what I've found is that if you want to learn about animals, you must be patient. The first exciting thing that I observed was indeed the fact that chimpanzees can use tools, because up until that time we thought only humans could. The tools that they use most often are twigs to fish for termites or white ants, and they may actually modify them, strip the leaves. They're making a tool. I did taste the termites, and they're actually quite nice, although they're better if you cook them, which is cheating. Learning about the chimpanzees has taught me so much. I mean, all the hours I've spent with them, their wonderful personalities. Every chimpanzee has a personality quite as distinct and individual as we do. And it's the postures and gestures they use that are so like many of ours, like embracing, kissing, holding hands. Particularly young chimps are very, very curious. And if they see anything that's new or has a strange movement, they'll go and watch it. If they're a little bit frightened, they don't want to touch it, which is wise, they'll pick a stick and just gently touch it with the end and then sniff and try and find out a little bit more about what's aroused their curiosity. And it's because chimpanzees are curious and because they watch other chimpanzees doing things that they can learn new behaviors. They play exactly like human children, and they have very imaginative play. One of them will pick a little play twig and approach with a kind of smile and nodding his head from side to side, and then the game is for the other one to grab that twig away. They have tugs of war. They may chase round and round. If a chimpanzee wants to greet chimpanzees on the other side of a valley, for example, he or she will use a distance call. We call it the pantoot. Family life is very important in chimp society, and a mother and her offspring will spend a lot of time traveling around together and feeding and grooming each other. And when they groom, they are looking through the hair of a companion. They may pick out a little tick from the grass or a piece of dried skin. It's something that's clearly very, very pleasurable for the chimpanzee being groomed, but it's something that the groomer likes to do too, so they may spend a whole hour taking turns to look through each other's hair. Every night, every chimpanzee makes a bed or a nest up in the trees. They bend over the branches and they put nice soft leaves on the top. They make a new nest every night, and only the little ones share a nest with their mothers. I just feel so lucky. I've been privileged to record the history of wonderful beings that can't record their own history. be out there alone in the forest, for me, is like being in heaven. It's just a feeling of being quite at one with nature, with the animals, once they'd stopped fearing me. It was what I dreamed of from a child. And it's a magic world. It's a world that most people never are lucky enough to know.